Your life will never be the same again. What you are going to learn in today's session will change your life. We have now entered into the age of the entrepreneur and are living at the best time in all of human history. The rate in which new businesses are being formed today is accelerating at a speed much higher than any time in the history. Statistics show that people are becoming millionaires and multimillionaires at the speed of about 1 in every 58 minutes. 1 in every 58 minutes. More and more people are becoming wealthy today, starting from scratch than ever before imagined. According to a Credit Suisse Research Institute's Global Wealth Report, the number of millionaires in the country in 2012 stands at 1,58,000, which is likely to swell to 2,42,000 by 2017, registering an increase of 53%. We have never seen this type of fast wealth creation system in all of human history till date. Hence, in the years to come, there will be more opportunities for the success of business in our country than it has ever existed before. The richest rewards, as always, will go to those who find themselves in a situation where preparation meets opportunity. It is a great time to be starting your own business. A startup has never had it so good. We studied and discovered statistical data collected by independent agencies and have come up with the displayed graph. Just taking a look at it should fuel your passion, because the old saying still holds true that a picture is worth 1,000 words. Just a look is enough to reinforce the encouraging trend. If you follow closely the growth rate of private industries that are conventional, or in other words, already established family businesses, you can make out that the non-conventional or the entrepreneurship undertakings have fared steadily better than the conventional ventures. It is still some time before the Inc. 500 entrepreneurship companies challenge the supremacy of the Fortune 500 companies, especially in India. But a growth rate that is so healthy is something we can easily rest with. The big boys of Wall Street and the corporate world predicts this rise to be maintained over the next 50 years. So the scope is there. All you need are the tools to channelize your potential and ideas. Bill Gates has quoted accurately, "We were young, but we had good advice and good ideas and lots of enthusiasm." This should be a great news for all the students who are willing to sit through this training program. With our expert knowledge, you are bound to have all the correct advice, and the call for action section at the end of this module is especially designed to fill you with enthusiasm. These ideas, strategies and insights have been instrumental in helping hundreds of young entrepreneurs to achieve peace of mind, financial freedom and career for life. These ideas are simple, effective and easy to apply, and will definitely work for you if you will take them and apply them in your own business. In this subsection, we will discuss in detail why entrepreneurship is fast becoming the preferred choice of the young and the educated, how to avoid burnout when setting up that crucial first venture, and we shall also discuss a revealing section on the best time management practice out there. Who is an entrepreneur? Indeed, who is one? Entrepreneurs are the daring tycoons of the business world, taking on risks, unconventional opportunities, creating groundbreaking practices, and in short, revolutionizing the tried and tested. They lay the foundation of their ambitious empires. An entrepreneur has very less boundaries to keep in mind. The money to finance the project generally comes in from sources like grants and crowdfunding, which are nowhere near as stifling for creativity as the loans and tedious terms and conditions of the banks. Also, they are the young blood, and so they normally take the world by storm, identify with Gen Y and churn out products to capture their fancy. But in no other field is the word entrepreneur more suited than in the fashion industry. It has always been one of the visionaries and the easiest to break into. All the best designers of our time, starting from Rohit Bal to Ritu Berere, never had any family member presiding over this industry. The description of an entrepreneur that we love was given by one Mr. Joseph in the year 1934. It goes something like this. Mr. Joseph quotes, "Entrepreneurs are innovators who use a process of shattering the status quo of the existing products and services to set up new products, new services." Designers indeed personify this saying. Nowhere will you see more new trends, more experimentation and more joyous celebrations of life and glamour than in the fashion industry. So congratulations once again. Each and every one of you have taken the first step towards achieving peace of mind, financial freedom and the career for life by deciding to become an entrepreneur. The rest should be relatively easy, being part dedication and part planning so that stress busting becomes second nature to you. Let's talk about a relatively little known name, Govind Kumar Singh. Govind Kumar Singh, who lives in the flood prone district of Bihar, had to face many trials and tribulations. All of his family members were dead against the idea of a career in a field as whimsical as fashion designing. He was initially strictly forbidden from having anything to do with it. But creativity is a flower whose aroma cannot be suppressed. He kept working towards attainment of his goal, taking up odd jobs to keep his family satisfied that he was doing exactly what they expected of him. Today, this boy has been voted the top upcoming Indian fashion designer 2011 by Cotton Council International, CCI. Govind Kumar Singh is only in his early 20s and already he is the skyrocketing to potential fame. He had none of the resources which you have at this stage. If he is living his dream, it is because he never gave up and kept working and kept fighting. That is the true spirit of an entrepreneur. Another piece of great news is that the prestigious India Today has declared Pune to be the #1 destination for the fashionably inclined. The city is filled with examples of success stories. Let us dig closer to home with Nivedita Sabu. This fashion design queen is a decade old in the fashion industry. She has started out as a fresh-faced graduate from a renowned fashion institute and is now the lead designer at the Pune Fashion Week with her embellished majestic collections. Announced as the next big thing, this Pune girl is at the top of the world. Why? Because in her own words, she had a vision and she never stopped chasing it. Every year in India, more than 1 million young entrepreneurs come forth. About 60% of them succeed, that is, continue to do business beyond the 3rd year. That is not a bad number at all, but the best news for us is the pie chart right here. Percentage of age entrepreneurs from different each year. So from the IT background, they are 45%, fashion and lifestyle 29%, education 14%, life saving 9%, others 3%. It is incredibly positive that after IT and technology, fashion and lifestyle boost of the maximum number of successful entrants every year. If that isn't cause for celebration, I simply don't know what is it then. Now moving on, the next critical factor I want to discuss with you is why entrepreneurship? A very pertinent question indeed. Why entrepreneurship? We interviewed a number of upcoming and rising stars of the Indian business domain and found out that most of them stated one among the displayed 7 reasons for choosing a career as an entrepreneur. The first one is freedom. Entrepreneurship allows young minds without restrictions. For Gen Y, do your own thing is a very important factor influencing life's choices. With entrepreneurship, there are no nagging bosses and creative freedom to build a venture ground up on their own terms. The second one is motivation. A small group of enthusiastic and self-motivated people invest in setting up their own company because of their desire to improve socio-economic conditions of a certain part of the society, or to contribute to the technological growth and development of the country. Doing something worthy and contributing back to the society is a sentiment that drives certain entrepreneurs. As Zig Ziglar quotes, you can get everything you want in life if you just help enough other people get what they want. The next reason for choosing a career as an entrepreneur is availability of resources and opportunities. In every generation, there are people who wish to embark on journeys of discovery, take risks, and build something worthwhile. In recent years, it is not that more visionaries are being born, it is just that they are getting more educational and financial opportunities with globalization and the internet boom. As discussed in the previous module, crowdfunding is a very viable option for entrepreneurs, but it is a virtual one, unthinkable 60 years ago. Next is global exposure and family support. This reason is more relevant when applied to Indian business scenario. With global exposure going off the charts, Indian youngsters are being fascinated by the free-spirited, doer attitude of the Western counterparts. Because of this free mindset, more and more parents are encouraging their children to take up entrepreneurship and chase their dreams. This is vastly different from the conditions even 10 years ago. The fifth one is respect and worth. Another reason propelling in the age of entrepreneurs is the status they have in society. Over the years, the prestigious Times magazine has featured young entrepreneurs on the cover multiple times. They garner love, respect, and media attention beside the cash. It is a tough combination for the old 9 to 5 jobs to beat. The next reason to choose a career as an entrepreneur is job security and income potential. Recession is a word on the lips of everybody from 16 to 60 years. Being an entrepreneur, though risky in other ways, surprisingly provides job security. You may struggle with profits, but you can never get booted out. After all, you are the boss. Also, in good times, the income potential of an entrepreneur is 2 times greater than that of a normal job holder. And the seventh and the last one is satisfaction and conducive work environment. Finally, the satisfaction of pursuing your dreams and succeeding at it is unparalleled. Nothing can compete with it. And being an entrepreneur, you get to experience that every single day. You also work with people selected by you to suit your lifestyle and your requirements. This works wonder for productivity. An entrepreneur plainly says he is a happy person. So this is all about the 7 most popular reasons for which you may look forward to choose an exciting career as an entrepreneur. The popular online site inc.com recently conducted a little get together of more than 50 prominent Inc. 500 company CEOs and asked them all the same set of questions. The compiled and tabulated data is displayed here to let you know exactly what is required to be an entrepreneur. So the first question is, did your parents run their own business while you were growing up? 67% said no, 33% said yes. Did your parents run their own business while you were growing up? 67% said no. Did you ever start a serious business as a child or student? 63% said no. Did you start any companies other than your Inc. 500 company? 59% said no, 41% said yes. Did you start any companies other than your Inc. 500 company? Please note, 59% said no. Did you ever feel like giving up? 10% said no and 90% said yes. Did you ever feel like giving up? 10% said no. So you do not need to, you do not need a corporate or business background. You do not need to be a super brainiac of some sort with a company to your name by 12 years of age, and you do not need to start 10 companies before you hit jackpot. But what is needed is willpower. You can do just about anything, break and bend all the rules, but you can't give up. Even when you feel success is very far, it is very likely that the journey will be rough, but what you can do is prepare well in advance for the problems you may face and keep pushing on. If the 90% listed in the table above had given up, the total losses would be close to roughly 8,10,000 crores in Indian currency. That's a huge amount. Since it is clear that India will rise to its status as a superpower on the back of young entrepreneurs, it is not surprising that the government is encouraging the trend of flying solo. The big banks have come up with several loan arrangements for assisting the upstart entrepreneur. They include working capital finance, term loan, SME popularly known as small and medium enterprise loan, small business borrowers, traders loan, etc. These packages are unique as they do not subject the loan seeker to extremely high EMIs and interest. The Young Entrepreneur Initiative in India, launched by MasterCard and the International Youth Foundation, is a prime example of the attitude that is fast developing in favor of entrepreneurs. Go to internet, browse the link and see for yourself. Just type this site on the internet browser and see it for yourself. I would like to close this session with a real life story of one Mr. Neeraj Jhunjhunwala of Rajasthan. He comes from a middle class family where no one could ever dream of wearing branded clothes. But Neeraj is right now the largest dealer of branded apparel in Jaipur, and he did it solely on the basis of hard work. He lost everything in a freak warehouse fire, but borrowed from friends and family. The second time around, empowered by previous experiences, he was doubly successful. He believes that opportunities are like buses. If you miss one, there is always another one around the corner. Friends, that's all for today. I am now looking forward to connect with you in my next video. Till then, let's work together and achieve peace of mind, financial freedom, and a career for life. Thank you.